Halifax 10%. Vancouver did 10% last year. They're doing 7% this year. Montreal 6%. This isn't just Toronto.
Talking about getting how about this new tax that Chow's talking about, guys? This new what is it? Property tax?
The new property tax increase.
10.6. Is that right? Why the 0.6 for fuck's sakes? But 10.6% tax increase. And then you hear people going, well, you know, the taxes have been so low in Toronto for so long, like you can afford it, you motherfuckers, because your prices have gone up so goddamn much, right?
Tell me about it.
What about the people that just bought in the city like in the last few years? They haven't enjoyed that crazy appreciation, and now all of a sudden their mortgage is 6% and the taxes go up 10% and they can't afford food.
But everything is so Halifax 10%. Vancouver did 10% last year. They're doing 7% this year. Montreal 6%. This isn't just Toronto. So everybody's crazy if they're just gonna start saying this is like a
volume's so down.
This is just what cities all have to do right now because they all have to run a balanced budget and
balanced budget. Who's running a balanced budget? Who?
Let's just say that you don't have to die to pay 70% in taxes with all the taxes combined. Right. You know, even a living person is paying a lot of taxes, so it's it's crazy. Yeah.
You feel like you want to though after that bill,
people
right?
Keep talking about Dubai and like Vegas and like all these places that are like
Curacao,
tax free. You know, they're like, oh, we don't have to pay taxes over there.
Or lower, way lower.
Give me a reason why, you know, those places maybe are not as attractive to somebody as they might think. Or is it 100% better and that people should move there?
It's way better and move there now. What are you doing? Look
I
outside,
actually had this situation. I actually had this situation where a client approached me and he's like, listen, I want to move to Dubai. There's no tax, right, on, you know, on my earnings. And I had to break the news. I'm like, listen, it's possible, but you have a corporation here, right, in Canada. As soon as you leave, right, you have to pay. If you become a non-resident, there's a departure tax you have to pay. So the government basically wants you to pay tax on the fair market value at that time when you leave. So there's not that many options. I mean, if you say, fine, I'm gonna pay that tax, then okay. But like, not everybody can do that. There are ways to like get around that. You can post a security. But even then, like it's not, there's a lot of factors to consider, right? You might have properties, although properties there are some, you know, if it's a real property, you might be able to avoid paying the tax now. But for shares of a private corporation that you own, it's not easy. So now it's a challenge of, you know, you move, yes, you get some benefits, but you really have to just move everything, right? You have to just take that chance and forget.
So this is someone not saying move to Dubai like their life. They still want to do everything here in Canada, but they get to not pay tax in Dubai. So that's a dream. That's a dream.
That's a dream. That is a dream. Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess if you move completely, you start fresh over there, it's different. I was talking to actually someone yesterday who's making money here. They just got their permanent resident card. They're making money here. They said that this might be wrong, but they said like 1 day or 2 days or 1 week or whatever it was a very small amount of time paid for an entire month's worth of expenses in their home country. So it was like this really great, like, because they're going to be going back home soon. And it's like, look, I got to make all this money in Canada, but then I, you know, get to support my family back home for a whole month. And so like that type of stuff, you know, makes sense. But at the end of the day, if they move back home to their home country, they don't get the Canadian income anymore. And so it's like I think what is the happy
depends medium? What you do in Canada.
Yeah, it depends on what you do. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Darryl. Like, if you're just going, let's say you don't have any business right now, right? You quit your full-time job. You just decide to go to Dubai. You know, there's a lot of real estate opportunities there. A lot of people are doing Airbnb. So you decide one day, you know what, this is like, you don't have a family yet here, like you haven't started one, you know, you go there and you can definitely reap some benefits, right? But it's not for everybody. Some people have family ties here. You know, they have to take care of, you know, their elderly parents. I had one client who's planning on moving from BC to Edmonton, right? Like to be closer to their parents. So lots of
BC to Edmonton, downgrade.
Oh, sorry to the people in Edmonton. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Yeah.
anywhere to Edmonton.
What about a savings though? Maybe they bought a property that has oil on it in Edmonton. Is that problem? Is that
If you're going to
possible?
retire to Edmonton, then that makes sense.
That would make
You
sense.
know, if you're young and you're going to Edmonton, I think the opportunities there.
And you like ice plunging constantly.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.